Hey guys, it's Kiwi here. I am going to be starting a new series on my YouTube where I challenge top players of their characters to first to fives. Recently, I have not been enjoying Wi-Fi brackets. I'm going through a lot, and it's a lot of pressure for playing in a pretty rough environment of Wi-Fi with lag and stuff. So instead of that, I figured I would just do first to fives, which is just a healthier alternative to learn matchups and such. So the first player I challenged was Yez, who IMO is the best Ike player in the world. Definitely is proving it so far in this Wi-Fi era. He's amazing. I actually played him in friendlies back at Shine 2019, and I could see the potential this dude had. He was so nice, so good at the game. And he's been proving it. And I've been struggling with the Ike matchup recently, so I figured he was probably the perfect person to ask, and he agreed, and I'm so grateful. We had an amazing set. I figure I will commentate these for you guys so you can get a look at how I think during these matches and how I learn and adapt and such. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. I kind of stole this idea from my friend Supergirl Kel, so shoutouts to her. But without further ado, let's get into the first to five. Alright, game one of me versus Yez. So again, this is a matchup I have been struggling with recently, online in particular. So hopefully I can learn some stuff. Immediately I cross him up, trying to get the grabs. Whoops. Good grab there. I noticed he wasn't jumping. He stopped jumping, so I tried to get the grounded grab in. It worked. I mean, not so bad so far, right? But the water helped him out there with the down tilt. Gotta find my way back on stage, but Yez is very familiar, he told me, with tack setups. So of course, he knew I was gonna go for the get-up attack on the hydrant, so he dared me. And he caught my landing. That's something you're gonna notice in this set is Ike is pretty hard to land against with a giant disjoint, especially since disjoints, aerials in general, will just clank through hydrant. They'll go right through it. So hydrant is not a safe landing option for me. I have to figure out a way around it. He's got a steady lead so far. I'm just trying to find how to play this matchup because it's very different, right? Pack is very, well, at least my pack is very punish based. Something I found during this set is that it's not as simple to punish Ike. Like, I can't just nair out of shield against Ike because with a big disjoint, he can just space properly and then I can't do anything about it. But I caught him there with the down smash, and now we're back to essentially an even game. Yez gets me so much with those down tilts, and it's because I'm not spacing properly. The second I'm in his zone, he's throwing it out. But you can't spot dodge Pac-Man's grab, so I got the grab there. I shouldn't have jumped there. I'm not sure if that was intentional, but the nair would have hit him if I just didn't jump. Another thing Yez likes to do in this set is attack hydrant, which will sometimes benefit him, sometimes it won't. And also, I know, that's one thing I know is Ike likes to neutral B on ledge, so I try to have orange ready to snag him so he can't fully charge it. So I gotta land, I'm on ledge. I keep being put in disadvantage, and it's just hard to find my way back in. Tried to force my way back in. Luckily I didn't get snagged by Ether, but he got me with the retreating fair because I was stuck on ledge. I kept running in and didn't know how to get in. He's not taking my baits. That's the thing Pac-Man will do when he's holding Bell. He'll tap shield, so if you attack him he gets a free parry into Bell, but he wasn't falling for it. He just retreated and did nothing, which is exactly what you should do in that situation. I'm just succumbing to his pressure right now. There we go, I got in. I actually spaced properly that time. But I didn't anticipate him recovering just a bit higher. I was trying to cover ledge. And again, with the down tilts, I am just not spacing properly against down tilt. That's a sneaky ledge option from Ike, the side B from ledge. It's something that I wasn't aware was even an option until this set. But, again, caught my landing, and he's gonna take the first game.
No sympathy from me.
Pretty steadily. I was pretty lost in that game. But, we'll see what I can do in game 2. I also am aware that Small Battlefield is not a stage I want to bring Ike to. So PS2 is going to be a lot more comfortable. Let's see what I can do with this extra space. So I just got bodied there because I just was aggressively landing and I'm already at 60. He was on ledge. I try to take advantage of it because one thing I'm aware of is Ike is not good on ledge. He doesn't want to be on ledge or off stage because he does not have the best recovery. I am starting to catch his jumps more now, which is good. That's good adaptation. Something Yez told me before this match is I can't punish, right? Like I said earlier, I can't just nair at a shield in this matchup. So he told me to catch his jumps. I need to call out his jumps. I need to keep him from spamming nair and fair on my shield. So in order to do that, I have to fair bear him first, because he does have startup on those moves. So far it's working out a lot better for me. Very even game. Oh, unfortunately I did an extra pummel there. When you grab someone and the water pushes you, it breaks the grab. Again, he caught me with the up air. I need to find a way to land. I think I'm making the mistake too much of trying to land central stage. I need to recover to ledge. Retreating to ledge is probably the safest option. As scary as it is with a disjoint, it's the best thing I can do. But he hung on ledge a bit too long there, and Hydrant's gonna snag him. And now we're back to an even game. That is something I didn't know, is that if Ike counters, he doesn't really have much cooldown. I couldn't really punish it, which was surprising. So I'm using less fruit, and I'm doing more jump attacking, like jump fairing, jump bearing. And it is working somewhat in neutral, but it's not getting me a ton of damage. He's doing a good job of just being patient. See that? Like, he's not contesting me. He has the lead. He knows I need to approach. That was, sadly, good old Wi-Fi buffer. But Yez, the good sport that he is, gentleman SD'd for me. So now we're back to one stock apiece. I didn't learn my lesson from the first game. I can't grab after an air because he's just gonna jump and do it again. I gotta call out the jumps. So I did notice he was starting to attack Hydrant. So if I throw orange after he attacks it, he has to deal with the cooldown and orange will snag him. Not in a good position. That was so risky of me to jump there. I should not have jumped there, but luckily I made it out alive. But now I gotta get off ledge. Luckily he committed. Now I have stage control. This was weird stuff. I was caught off guard what he was doing there. Such patience on his part, but not on mine. Now I am back on ledge. Threw Bell away. Didn't have to do that. Called out his jump. That was good. And I retreated to get out of his range. DI'd out because I knew I'd get hit by the up air. Threw Bell so I could get back on stage. Sometimes you need to sacrifice, you know, your tools just to get back on. Like, I have to get Bell back, but at least I'm back on stage, right? So it's worth it. Again, I'm on ledge. I keep finding myself on ledge. These are the hardest positions against Yez. I don't know how that didn't hit me, but whatever. The back air is gonna take it anyway. So I noticed that match, the tip of catch his jumps, don't punish so much. I was starting to realize how true that is, because I kept getting punished for assuming he would stay grounded after his nairs, but no, he would just keep jumping. I need to call them out. So again, back on PS2, I was definitely more comfortable on this stage than I was on Small Battlefield. And immediately out the gate, he's doing the Ike. He's jump nairing like it's his job, and I need to figure out a way around it. Little awkward ledge shenanigans, just wanted to let my trampoline run its course, and there wasn't much he could do about it. I have good pressure, but that was a smart roll on his part. Just get away from that situation. So I'm doing a lot more of a whiff punish game here. I'm not overcommitting the best I can. Of course, as I say that, I kind of commit a little bit. And again there. But I think I have the general idea of what I need to do better. Something that Yez did a lot this set that I wish I called out more was he kept teching out. He would tech and roll away, and it is a smart option because Pac is such a slow boy. A lot of the time he can't really get to you in time if you do that. Once again, he's gonna catch my landing and take that stock. He is very good at parrying, which online, my god, like props to you if you can parry consistently online. I got the punish there. Honestly, a grab would have been a much more optimal punish, but, you know, we take what we can get. It was he was not succumbing to the bell ledge setups, I noticed. He's very aware of my tools and his ledge options. So, once again, now, my struggle is finding the kill. I feel like in neutral I don't have a ton of trouble, because now I'm finally starting to catch his jumps when he's trying to nair me. And right there I catch his jump and get the back air kill. But killing him is pretty hard. He's a pretty heavy boy, and with a big disjoint that clanks with all my fruit and stuff, it makes it even harder. So I underestimated this set a lot, how little cooldown up tilt has. Kept trying to punish it, but I can't. And because of that single interaction, I was forced into disadvantage on ledge and I lost stock for it. Once again, starting from down tilt. I need to remember down tilt is such a good tool for Ike because it spaces me out. Like it's a pretty long range move. And it also is a combo starter. It's a tool that leads into back air and fair and stuff. So I really got to keep that in mind. I had him on ledge for a little while. It's doing me some good now. Now he has to find his way back on stage. So there I remembered what he did before where he jumped and grabbed Bell. Tried to punish it. I was a little late on the trigger, but at least I have the right idea. I'm starting to get an idea of how I can mix up my ledge options. So now at 172, almost anything is gonna kill this guy. I just gotta get like one swift hit in, but it's hard, you know? He's keeping safe with this wall of hitboxes. Pac is such a stubby boy. It's hard to get in, which is why he told me I gotta catch those jumps. Which I'm just scared right now. I'm not really trying to do that. I'm just trying not to get hit, but it doesn't work that way. He has the lead. I have to call him out. Luckily, his guard was down for a sec, and I got him with the key there. Galaga and ledge is such a great tool, especially since it shield pokes a lot, so that helped me get back on stage. And we're not doing too bad now. We're back in neutral. I don't have a crazy deficit, especially with some extra damage from Galaga. He's got me back on disadvantage on ledge. This is the worst part for me. Every time is on ledge. Luckily, I cross him up. Something I noticed, he likes to hold shield a lot. It's safe, but it gives me opportunities to cross him up and get back on stage. We're just scrapping. We're trying so hard to hit each other. And we both were shocked by that. We both were shocked that I died. We thought that it was Hydrant there that killed me, but it was actually dash attack going through Hydrant. It was a combination of Hydrant and dash attack that killed me so early there. So I need to remember I was doing very well that match. I'm doing much better. I'm learning, right? So I can't let that get to me. I'm down 3-0. But hey, we're on FD. It's a stage we haven't gotten before. It's a stage that Yez said he doesn't really like to go against Pac because something I do in this match a lot is I whiff punish. I punish his landings. Ike does like to have those platforms and less space so he can control stage better. It's got me back on ledge. I feel like I almost died at 50 there, which is terrifying. But we're back. I'm mixing up my ledge options, which is good. I'm proud of that. I'm just rushing my way in. Not smart. Can't do that. Luckily, I'm not really overcommitting too much, which is why I'm not getting as overwhelmed as I was before. Back on ledge again, but something he keeps doing, he keeps grabbing me on ledge or down tilting. So if I immediately trampoline frame 1, he won't be able to do that. But unfortunately, once again, just being in disadvantage there against such a huge disjoint is so scary for Pac. It's very hard to get back. So I gotta figure out a way around that. What I really should be trying to do is keep more center. I keep kind of cornering myself, which is giving him exactly what he wants. See, now I'm in a great position. I have center here. I don't need to commit at all. But he shields on ledge a lot, so I took the gamble. I went for the grab. It worked out. I let down smash go a little early there. Should have done it a bit later. Would have gotten the kill, but as a result, I got the weak hit. But again, like I said earlier, I'm going to be getting those whiff punishes because now I don't have any platforms to get in my way. Disadvantage again. Luckily, that looked like a little Wi-Fi moment for him. He buffered air dodge, so I got back on stage. Amazing tech, because if he didn't tech that, he was probably dead despite his low percent. He got sandwiched in between me and Hydrant, which made some great damage for me there. I called out the jump. Again, I'm not forgetting his advice. I need to call out his jumps, and I got a lot of damage with Galaga for that. Something I am noticing too is whenever we trade, it is extremely in his favor because Ike just obviously does more damage than Pac in the air. Oh, I wanted the back throw there, I remember, but water pushed me too far, so I fell off the ledge and I got in air instead. Oh, I let it go too soon. Let it go too soon. I needed to hold that for a sec longer. Very smart of him to throw Apple upwards, because if he didn't, I was going to snag him with the down air. I'm on ledge. Yep, exactly. I'm on ledge. I don't know how to get back in. I need to be more patient, but I keep trying to force myself in. Luckily, that is one of my favorite setups is Apple on Hydrant, because that's 2 kill hitboxes that you need to avoid. And he's been contesting Hydrant a lot, but it's not going to help you there. Caught his jump, but he was smart. He air dodged, which I actually am surprised that Ike's air dodge goes as far as it does. I learned that today. There we go. See, that's where we can narrative shield, when he doesn't space it properly. If he lands right into me with nair, then I can punish it. But if he spaces it properly, I can't. So I need to be aware of spacing on both of our ends. Caught the jump a lot of the time. So he's been getting punished for contesting Hydrant, so he tried to jump over it instead. But I had a feeling that he would try that, so I caught the jump. I had a feeling he would also go for Bell. That is a bait that Pac can do. He'll throw Bell thinking that the opponent will dash attack or try and grab Bell themselves, and you can just F smash their approach. Again, he's holding shield on ledge. He's doing that quite a lot, so I get a lot of grabs when he's on ledge. So this is a bit scary. Like, I can kill him, but I also can die easily myself. I thought I died there. I thought I got spiked. I was so sad. I was like, oh my god, I had this game and I threw it away. But luckily, it was not the spike hitbox, and luckily, I did not die off the side. But this is very scary. We both are a hit away from death here. And I'm on ledge, even scarier. I've been having trouble with that before. Just spaced grab properly out of the way. And again, that setup I said before, the back air into apple through the hydrant, which is, again, 2 hitboxes that kill that you have to watch out for. So that setup does help a lot in this set. I am a big fan of that setup. Definitely recommend. So FD was great. That helped a lot. We finally are on the board, ladies and gentlemen. But this is the true test, right? This is the first stage we played on a small battlefield, and it did not go very well. But, you know, we learned more stuff, especially that we can jump and beat out his jumps with fair right there, as you just saw. So let's see if I can do better than we did game 1. So we're both playing very safe. We're both kind of just trying to feel each other out right now to see if we're counter-adapting to each other. Oof, that's rough. The fair off stage is always scary, especially if he follows it with another one. Side B, always misjudge that move because I always forget that you can have that hitbox on side B where he swipes you too. But luckily, I caught his landing with Bell. He got a bit greedy, and that's going to be a pretty early stock to take Ike. Every other stock I get him, it's been pretty late percents, but if I can kill him that early, that's good. That is a setup that he didn't fall for. Good for him. He did tell me he's very aware of most of Pack's setups, so I was hoping that he would just jump into Hydrant right into my F smash, but he didn't. Good patience on his part. Grab through Hydrant. That is something not many people anticipate, is the grab through Hydrant. If you're standing right next to Hydrant, I can actually grab you through it. And now we got a juggle situation. We're not doing too bad. If he's above me a lot, I noticed, why don't I try up tilting? Because up tilt is an anti-air move. Misspaced the grab, so we retreated. Respect that. I had it, but he holds shields so often that I didn't anticipate he would let it go. So I could have gotten the kill, but I wasn't aware enough. I wasn't on point, and he actually got the kill as a result of that. But let go of shield. I don't know if maybe it poked or he was trying to parry or what, but he's gonna lose the stock for that. I've got quite the lead here. I don't need to do anything risky. All I need to do is just be patient. I am over a stock ahead of him. So far, so good. Clearly, all the notes that he gave us are helping, but he got the most clutch down air spike. I couldn't even be mad. I was like, you know what? Props, especially when he was holding the fruit. I did not expect him to run off stage. I was expecting him to set up on ledge. Excuse me. And he just got momentum back completely. But up B snagged me on my recovery, and unfortunately, despite holding left, I did not go on stage or into my trampoline. I got spiked straight to hell. So I can't let it get me down, right? I was doing great. I was doing amazing. It was just that one clutch conversion from him that got him that game. So he definitely earned it. But Now we're on town. Again, this is another stage I would want to go against Ike. Just kind of different from Battlefield, but very long, very flat. It's gonna help me with my whiff punishes and catching his landings, so let's see what I can do with it. So far, he's got the control. When I'm in disadvantage, he has full control. He's been reading all of my options very well. But I'm also starting to read his jumps, you know? That was a misinput if I've ever seen one. If I side B across the stage, I assure you it's not on purpose. I am starting to get antsy. Caught me with down tilt. It's an option he didn't do in a while. But, I'm gonna lose the stock for that. I'm not being patient enough. I think that last game really caught me off guard where I thought I had it, but that one spike threw me off, and I need to get my composure back here. Even Pac-Mans forget that the bell lingers, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm getting the damage, I'm telling myself, hey, he keeps down tilting, so let's try and space away from that. And it worked. Like, Pac F smash is gonna outspace down tilt. Love that. Was trying to see what option he would go for, but he noticed that I ran out of my I'm frames on ledge, so he got the punish for that. That was some spaghetti on my part. I didn't mean to bounce in my trampoline, and then after I did, I was like, well, I guess I'll just bounce in it again, but it disappeared by the time I went for the third bounce, so, oops. But we're not out of this. It is a big deficit, but we're not out of this. We have to remember that this is a good stage for us. We can whiff punish him very easily. Despite him having the lead, he is approaching me. So I already brought it back with something I'm very proud of, that up smash. I realized this whole set, he's not side B'ing to ledge, he's side B'ing above ledge. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for the up smash. Luckily, I got the perfect timing on it, and we're back to an even game. Despite me being down twice in this match, now we're back to even. So that raised my spirits a bit. Again, with the hydrant setup, he does get up a lot when I do that hydrant setup, so I know that I can just follow it up with a grab or another hitbox. There we go. Catching another jump. Almost got him there with the bear, and spaced side B a bit out of range because I knew he was going to go for the spike attempt. Platform actually helped him out a bit there, but it's all good. We're still in the lead with percent. No need to rush it. Sometimes I like to weave in and out. I like to bait options for my opponent, which actually worked there. I weaved out, and I got the dash attack with punish, but Ike's a heavy boy, and all the way across town, that's not gonna kill, so I gotta find another way to kill. Nice catch on the orange. I'm not sure if it was an intentional, but knowing Yez, it probably was. He probably was expecting the orange because I'm doing it a lot. And again there, he's punishing me for it. He read the get up attack, nearly died. Gotta find my way back on stage because this is the worst place for me to be, is on a ledge versus Ike at this high percent. Luckily, he committed. I had Melon ready in hopes that he would do it, and now I have stage back with this setup. No jump from him, very good patience, but he did lose patience jumping to center stage, so I am going to whiff punish that attempt to get back on stage. Should have tried to go for ledge in that scenario, but hindsight is 20/20. So now I got another one on the board. Yay! Battlefield. This is a stage I was afraid of getting against Ike because Yez told me definitely ban Battlefield first before any other stage. Battlefield and Yoshi's because Ike loves triplats. But Pack has some setups on Battlefield that people don't know much about. It actually can help us, so it's not the worst thing. Like that, for example. If I have center stage, I can anti-air him and whiff punish very easily. It gives, like, the platform setup on the stage helps a lot. Again, a buffered air dodge. Luckily, he didn't die from it. Up B actually, you know, it's funny that you can just land on Hydrant with up B like that. Like, it's funny that there isn't that hitbox below it, but I just fell there. I was not pressing any buttons because I wanted to be able to react in case he pressed a button first. But there we go. He's gonna get the kill there. I went for the double jump down air because he was holding shield on the platform. I knew that I could poke his shield at that point, and he held ledge too long, so I got the setup there to work. Throwing fruit when I'm in disadvantage on the ledge has helped me a ton this set. It's something that people are aware of, like they look out for the fruit, but they don't realize that it shield pokes, especially Galaga shield pokes very easily. I was aware that he was going to get caught in red trampoline there, so I got a free F smash punish and got a slight lead for us right now. I have stage control, so he jumped right into my shield, got a free punish there. He was holding shield, so I got a grab. Always remember the pyramid, right? Of if someone's holding shield, just grab them. Good patience on his part, but every time he catches a fruit, he immediately approaches, so I know to just stand still after I throw orange because he's going to approach. I'm a bit late on the trigger there with the bell punish, but I had apple in hand ready, and he was DIing in because he was holding in to get back to stage. Good retreat on his part, but this time I actually followed him a little bit. Again, I'm trying to catch his jumps. He's jumping a lot. And when he's not jumping a lot, he's doing greedy stuff like dash attack. So all I gotta do is hold shield. I have lead. I can play as patient as I need to be. Caught his jump. But now I gotta get down. That's why Ike is scary on Battlefield, because he is very good at controlling stage with his giant disjoint going through the platforms. Caught his jump with the orange. It was so funny after that match. He was like, "Oh, the damn orange, I forgot." And I was like, yeah. You jump when you need to recover. That orange is gonna snag you. So another one on the board. I thought I was gonna get 5-0'd in this set, but we are not doing bad. We're learning. Thanks to Yez's advice, we are learning so much, especially with catching his jumps, with stuffing out his jumps with fair. We are doing so much better in neutral, which was the original problem, especially game 1. Buffered air dodge there. Luckily he didn't die. I didn't space F smash properly. Didn't catch the up B in time. It has less cooldown than I think it has. So we're back to, we have these stages in this set where we're feeling each other out, right? Because we're both constantly counter-adapting to each other. But that's one thing he keeps trying is the neutral B on ledge, but I always have a fruit ready in case of it. Oh, just clanking with the up tilt. But he didn't think that we were going to trade in that situation, so he was holding in to get back on stage, and as a result, he got pineappled by the stage. Very unfortunate, but it happens, especially online. So I was doing a good job there of stuffing out his approaches, but the grab was very greedy. Because if I miss that grab, I have a lot of frames of cooldown I need to go through. So instead of falling through the platform that time, he ran off of it. Good mix-up. Got me with the bear for it. I got center back because of the whiff punish, so I'm doing better on ledge. You know, I'm contesting him much better than I used to, where I would just desperately try and run back in. Luckily, he could not recover. He was way too far. Getting a lot of grabs because he's just committing a lot, and it helps me as a spacing tool. Like, Pac doesn't have many long-range tools, but grab, funny enough, is actually great to help me against disjoints, especially obviously when they're grounded. Got the jump there. I knew he was gonna double jump for another up air, so I had to jump away in that situation. Luckily, we both committed. That was a little spaghetti on both of our parts, but we're now on disadvantage on ledge. What's he gonna do? The down tilt. He's been mixing it up. He's either doing an attack or sometimes a grab. So he's keeping me on my toes. I'm never fully sure of what option he's going to pick. But I jumped there. I didn't get a hitbox out in time, so he read my jump. Very good on his part. Tried to read the roll. I was a bit late on it, but so he got away from me. But he's going to jump very far away from me for some reason, so the hydrant is going to snag him. I'm gonna get the up air follow-up. Obviously not gonna kill, but damage is helpful because again, he's a very heavy character. Didn't let the hydrant water mess with me this time. I got the back throw out in time. And now he's struggling. He just needs to get back on stage, but that is something Pac-Man is very good at, is just keeping you off stage, keeping you away, playing the keep out game. And luckily, Apple did the job for me. He kept running in just to get damage. He knew that he had to approach because I had the lead. And Apple's gonna kill at that percent. So we are on the last game of our first to 5. I'm very proud of myself for taking such an amazing player to the last possible game. I was very proud of my adaptations. But let's see how this final game goes. Again, we're on FD. I won on FD earlier. I love this stage against Ike because it gives me space to whiff punish against him. I actually gave him a tip this time because I won several games in a row. I was like, I'll give you a tip this time. I don't think you're punishing me with up B out of shield enough. Because that is a great tool against Pac with how stubby he is up B out of shield. I can't really contest Ike's shield very well because of that. So he did do it a lot more this game, and it helped. Very nice catch. When you land Ike Nair from behind, it is an easy setup into back air, especially on ledge. I am going to die very early for that. But again, whenever I jab hydrant to ledge, he does get up. He keeps doing get up, so I knew that I could just F smash him and get the kill early. Very smart on him to wait for the water to pass before he did the throw, so the water didn't interrupt it. And now I gotta land. I retreat to ledge, which was good, and now I'm back. Now we're feeling each other out. I was hoping the second Hoodoo Galaga would get him there, but he didn't. It didn't get him. But again, he keeps doing neutral B on ledge. Stuffed out his jump. Almost got the F smash, but he was a bit out of range and needed to go a little further. I'm trying to whiff punish him, but he's not holding in much versus me, so I need to find another way to get these kills. We're both playing we're both playing weaving in and out playstyles, which makes it difficult. You know, we're both trying to bait approaches from the other. But Yez is gonna come out on top with that stock. Let's see if I can even it up. He was a mashing god this game. I could not get throws off this game. He was something, a switch flipped this game. He was just a different player. He was mashing out of everything. He was just playing differently. Just this confidence he had. And I'm playing scared. I'm playing much more scared than I was before. I'm getting afraid to stuff out his jumps, but luckily the directional air dodge did not snap ledge, so Bell is going to snag him for a free SNA. I meant to pivot grab there, but I actually grabbed in place for some reason, so that got me punished. He went for the hard read. He went for it, but it didn't work. I love up tilt. I love when up tilt wins. Ooh, he could have had it. He could have had it there. Luckily he did not. Even game, what's gonna happen? The dash dance. He dash danced, and I was like, oh my god, what's he gonna do? I'm scared. Did not expect neutral B of all options. That is not something he did all set. So it's only fitting that in the last stock of the last match, he would pull it out when I least expect it. And it got him the win. So Yez won 5-4. Congrats to Yez. He is so amazing. He is such a great person, such a great player. Best Ike in the world, for sure. Despite what online results say, he is amazing. He's gonna pop off just as hard when offline comes back. And I learned so much this set. I'm very grateful to him for playing me. It was just a blast. We both learned a lot, and I had a ton of fun, and it's so much better than stupid Wi-Fi brackets. So, that concludes the first to 5 against Yez versus Ike. We'll see what the next player is that I'm going to play and what new matchup experience I'll get. But thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed and learned too. And we'll see you next time with another first to 5.